Have you ever felt just stuck in a negative rut that you couldn't seem to get out of? Have you heard of the power of positive thinking, but you're just not sure how to put it into practice in order to get results in your life? In today's episode of Helpful Dreams, we're going to be looking into the power of positive thinking and how to put it into practice even when we feel a little negative. Many years ago, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale wrote a book called The Power of Positive Thinking. It is still one of the most popular books in the personal development and success genre, and the message was this: if you think more positively, you're more likely to receive positive results and be happy. So how do we truly harness the power of positive thinking? There was a popular study conducted at the University of Pennsylvania funded by some of America's largest corporations. It interviewed over 350,000 people like you and me over a 22-year period, asking them numerous questions about their lives, attitudes, and so on. One of the primary questions in this study was, what do you think about most of the time? Through asking this question and questions related to this subject, they were able to conduct a series of experiments. Graduate students in psychology and sociology would contact these people on a weekly basis at a random time and ask them what it is they were thinking about at that moment. They would jot down the results that they received, and then the following week they would follow up with another call at a random time asking them what they were thinking about at that moment. The participants were then divided into sections of 10 percentiles. They found that people in the top 10 percentile sectors thought very differently than people in the bottom 80%. Can you guess what the top 10% thought about most? The answer is astonishingly simple. They spend a majority of their time thinking about what they want and how to get it. They are consistently considering their desires and thinking about how to align their actions in a way that brings their desires to fruition. They know that success is a numbers game, so continuously they think about how many people they need to contact, how many proposals they need to prepare, how many books they need to read, and so on. And they use that to align their actions with their ultimate desire. Thinking about what you truly want can put you in a space where you're more happy and positive. And then aligning your actions with those desires allows you to gain a sense of control of your life. The word how is one of the most crucial words when related to leadership and success. When we first set our goal for ourselves, the next question to ask ourselves is, how do we achieve that goal? If you ever have a problem, how do you solve it? If you come across an obstacle, how do you get around that obstacle? If you focus on what it is you want more than what it is you do not have, it puts you in a state of productivity. Where you're able to think and problem solve on your way to achieving your desires. Earl Nightingale states that success and happiness is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. The worthy ideal is the visualization that we have of our ideal outcome, and the progressive realization is the continuous achievement of the goals that lead to our vision. The more we feel ourselves progressing hour by hour and day by day and week by week, the more we fill ourselves with hope of the future and also confidence that we're working towards it and we're achieving those small goals that add up to our ultimate desire and vision. Do you know what the majority of unsuccessful people think about? They think about things that irritate them, sadden them, or think about past things that they cannot change. They also look for external sources to blame their shortcomings on. If you come across people that things they can't change, or they blame external sources for their own downfall, it's most likely that these people are going to have a very limited future. If we find ourselves in a negative state like this, it's up to us to take the wheel, just like grabbing the steering wheel of a vehicle, and steer ourselves towards a more positive outlook. And to do this, we can start by focusing on what it is we want, what is our ideal situation, and then begin to develop steps we can take in order to move towards that. This will put us in a positive state and help us out throughout the day. Thank you guys for stopping by. I want you to check out this video on productivity next.